welcome back to CraftTable. I hope everybody doing wonderful and do our best to stay safe and stay home and have fun. It's so good for as the crafting lady. We always work from home, right? This is like the best time we can craft forever. Today I just want to come and share with you my new project that I just want to share because we've been eating so much cookies. So this giant mash box is made out of cookie box. So I have a lot of these boxes, and then so I thought maybe we can do some recycle. And so what you will need to make a stackable mesh box for your label and small die cut. This one is for die cut. This is my first version. It's not that good, but so I try to improve my structure and design. It's stronger. This part is stronger, so it's nice when you stack them up together like that. Okay, here's what you will need. You will need the burlap twine, or what you call hessian, for here, and you need packaging, clear acetate. You need printing paper or scrap paper, anything, even book page. Book page will look really nice to decorate. And two type of this, two box that the same type, like when I say same type, I mean same measurement, and that it will make it easier for us to cut, because this is so simple. We don't need to measure a lot. My style is just wing and maybe like a little piece here and there just to help strengthen the structure. I was like doing some small tags and die cuts, and then I was like, how do I find a way to store them so I can see where they are, and you know, and if I put in a box, then I won't have to open every single box to see which box I have. So this one I kind of tape what's inside in here, and also I put these in so I could just like, oh, that box, oh, that box, like that. Okay, let's start. Today we're just gonna put together, and then maybe tomorrow we will do the decorate part, because I don't want it to be too long of a video. I know it's I said it's quick, but sometimes it could take me forever. Okay, the first what we would do the bottom part first, I mean the inside box. So what we do, we open the cookie box up, and you know there's a size that it has the same. This is where we want to keep what do you call this, the side tab, like we want to keep them. So I go side, I cut this way. This is my box. So I would make sure, I think my box is approximately 6 from here and 2 1/4 from here. So whatever box you pick to use, whatever you eat a lot, could be pasta box, could be anything, right, that has the same size and same measurement. or you can use card box or file folder, but this, I find this is stronger material, so I want to keep this part. I want to keep this part, and this part. So my box is, I made it 4 inches, my box, so I'll measure for here and for here. So I don't want this part. Okay, and then since this is the I think mine crooked, see. That's why I don't do things with measurement. So we need to create a new side. So I said is 2 1/4, right? Let's measure again just to make sure. Yep. So 2 1/4 here, the new size that we want. So how's everyone doing? I hope all well. I have been so sick, that's why I haven't been crafting or anything. I think it's just like a flu. Make sure I can't do well when talking. I think I just have a flu because my husband, he had his head cold, like he was sniffing and runny nose and all that, and then when he done, I start to not feeling well, and the first couple of days I do have fever. I was a little nervous about having that thing, but after a few days my symptom, it's just obvious that it's not, so I'll kind of more relax and just take good care of myself and sleep. I sleep most of the time, just try to gain back my energy. And when I sick, I'm always get like this terrible migraine, and I couldn't eat very well. You know, I get nauseous when my husband make food, cooking. So, and that's why, like, you know, food really like important, right? Eat well, sleep well. We should be able to fight this evil off. Well, I shouldn't say that. It's nature, right? It's the cause of nature. So our area is not as bad as the, you know, from what I heard in the news. According to grocery, toilet paper and all that, we all have pretty good supply, but we don't go out as much. We go once a week, not once a week, 10 days last time my husband went out. I don't go because they prefer you go like one household per person to go out. So my husband is the one who go out and do some errand. See how easy that is, right? We get the bottom part done already. So don't worry about the uneven, and you know, somehow this is higher than, so what I can do, I can cut down a little bit. This part needs a little bit trim. You can always adjust to your material, right? You don't have to do exactly the same size mine. You know, I know that you can buy a template from Matchbox and stuff, but they're so small. I don't know what I can store in them. Like, but I do want to do something with Tracy Matchbox, because I'm her design team, part of their design team. So I want to do something, maybe a teeny tiny Matchbox for charm or something. But I still need to trim more down. Well, my 2 1/4 is wrong then. Anyway, so according to, a part of doing some journaling, and I also make some masks to give to friends and family who need it, and I have quite a bit waiting list, so sorry to keep everybody waiting for a long time, but I just want you to know it's coming. Please be patient. And I also take the challenge with a friend to do, you know, to make a mask and donate to local hospital here. And this morning I just have my husband's friend. He just donated a bunch of elastic to me. He just ordered from Michael's. Tried to expedite the parcel, but Michael said no, cannot do, because yeah, so he donate 3 bundle from Michael, so it will be here maybe in the next week or so, and that's when I'm gonna start start sending out masks. Right now I have a few from Anne. Thank you, Anne Alba, such a sweetheart. She sent me some materials and elastic that she has, so I can make more masks for people. It's so wonderful to be able to help out, right, in such a difficult time. I know you can buy them on Etsy. There's quite a lot of seller on Etsy. Last night I watched April in Pink Odd Bird. What she did with the mask is such a generous soul to, you know, to have a donation to make masks, and you know, and let everybody else to be part of that. So beautiful to see, like, people give a hand wherever they can. Yeah, don't worry about the ripped or like these. We can cover it up. It's not a big deal. So yeah, and uneventful that my friend faces, like the being an Asian. It's so hard to be out and about because people is like scared and angry, right? So they blame Asian for cause this, And if they see, the thread, my friend got a thread note on her windshield, and you know, some got spit on, and it's just not right. You know, it's mother of nature trying to tell us that something is not balanced on earth. That's how I see it anyway. Sorry, it's my so this one is done. You know, we have some leftover. These what we need is just this piece. We can use it to reinforce inside. Also this piece that from the top here, right? So I will cut off to make this piece. So I need to measure these. There. Yeah, about the mask, my friend, well, not my friend, my husband's friend, they run a food bank, right, a charity in the local, and I managed to give some to them too, and they need 10 more this week, so I will be making more masks tomorrow. I like to switch between projects just to, you know, change sometimes when you work on one thing for too long, you kind of get tired, and you know, so it's nice to have something different that you can move on, I mean move back and forth, just to keep your mind fresh. So if you want me to show you how I make my fabric mask, I mean it's like, it's not my design or idea or anything. I just use I just follow the video on YouTube, but she's Thai, so maybe you won't see or understand the language. If you want me to do an English version, you please comment and let me know. And also my friend, she's a teacher, so back home, and she has the pattern that she sent to me that I can use for adult and children. And if you are interested in getting the pattern, just shoot me an email so I can send you. It's in PDF file, so I can share that. And also I will put I might also put on my Facebook page or blog on my website. I will put on my website, and you can download it as well for the pattern for the mask. So anyway, this top part we will cut in a different way, because we want it in like this, right? Oh no, sorry. We could have it in like this, but it might be too short, so we will have it in this way. So what we will need the whole thing, okay, like that. I kept the back, so it's you can leave it open, but I kept it because sometimes when we push it, like, you know, it's like to have a stop to it, I think. And then when you like carry around, and then your little piece won't fall off. So, and that's why I kept the back. And then when it's stacked, it gives you extra structure to hold it. It's really strong, to be honest. It would be nice to have, like, you know, 4 and 4, so that would be so nice on your shelf, I think. I mean, if you want to see from these you can also like cut here to add the acetate on here, but I like it to have, you know, just have. So anyway, so like this, we will need the full piece of these, so we only cut off a little bit from here. I will measure like this, because some boxes are not the same, so if you use the measurement, sometimes it may not turn out. So that's why I like to keep inside to use to measure, and then you can like kind of clean up a little bit. Now you can so make sure we have the same. So 6 and 2 is 6 and 2, perfect. And this one side is 4 and 2. Now what you do, you cut all of this part off. And save this to reinforce the box. So this is 2, let's see, 2 1/4, not 2 and, yes, 2 1/4, sorry, because we have to rebuild the new size for these. Okay, now we can cut this off. And you can cut this part off. You can trim it in the angle for these. Same as this one. See, it's a little crooked. Now you can take your scoreboard, but like I said, try to make it simple as much as I can. I'm just gonna use my ruler and then burnish it down with your bone folder to get a nice crease on the edge. Same as this one. Don't worry about the bending. Once you glue them together, the bending will not totally disappear, but it will get stronger. So on this side, you will have a double like that, which is good, right? Because it adds the strength to your box. And in this part, you will just glue them down like that. Now, remember this piece that we cut? That will go on top. There we go. So now I'm gonna take it to my big shot with die cut to cut the window, and then we will cut this one. Okay, and then we'll glue them and reinforce the box, and we will stop the series and continue tomorrow. But first I'll go die cut this one. Okay, this is the die cut from Sizzix. It's a nesting die that come in different sizes. So now these is gonna be on top of these, right? So in order to have this cut out, we need to measure. I think, yeah, maybe I'll have these on over like that. So we need to measure to open the bottom piece. So the bottom piece, I can't really see. Oh dear, my pencil. So we can cut, we don't have to cut in exactly the shape piece, but we need to cut it bigger size than the open window, just so that we don't see the edge of the box. We start to have a really nice weather here, nice and sunny, and all the snow are gone, and I start to see my tulips and daffodil. Those are my favorite. I plant some roses, but I don't know if they're gonna come back, because we don't have sun. Like, we have a lot of tree in the summer, so it will partly sun. I think rose want to have a lot of sunlight, right? There we go. Now we can glue these boxes together. I use art glitter glue because it's nice and strong and quickly. I mean, you can use hot glue gun so it grabs quickly, but I'm so bad with hot glue gun. I will burn myself and I would leave like a big lump. That's why you don't see me use hot glue gun in craft much. It will be a big plop. think I put too much glue where it's not needed. Silly me. There you go, and then I'll use the, where is my fabric glue? Hold on. Cut more. There. Just so you don't see the edge. There. The drawers. Oops. I hope it will fit. Yeah. And this piece that we cut window with, we could see. So we could wrap everything and sewing around and then glue it down like that. And you add the string to the top, the outside. So let's reinforce these. This one, this should be. We will finish off decorating this box. But you got the idea already how it's gonna assemble, right? From now on, it's just the decoration. See, and you can stack them, like 3 of them. And it's my prototype, but it still looks good. So now I have a place to store my tiny label ephemera, or this one I did on it cracker. This is the cracker, so it's a teeny bit smaller than the bottom one. This one is the maple syrup cookie. It's my favorite. I like to have one of these with my tea, chamomile tea, before I go to bed, believe it or not. Sugar before bed. But Yeah, and I think I have more of this cracker box that I will downstairs. I might have two more that I can do with this cookie box. So then I will have 3 the same, and then 3 or 4 of this small one. Oh, I love it. I really love it. I mean, you can add beads to here and then have it glue it against here, but I just like it big knot, and then I glue them so to the box. So see how strong that is, that you know, because if you don't reinforce with extra piece, it might be as strong as this, because that's the part that we pull in and out so much. Yeah, I really love it, and then I hope you all will give a try, and tomorrow we'll come back to decorate this one, and then we will have a stack full of useful of cereal box or cookie box. Yeah, enjoy and have fun, and we'll see you soon. Stay home and stay safe. Bye everyone.